Wandavision Series 1, Episode 1 and 2 just came out this Friday. I'm filming this on Saturday. And I've watched the episodes twice just to get it around my head, just to make sure that I know the best part. And we'll be talking about it here. So let's just start with the basic premise of the show. It's got Wanda and Vision from Avengers and Captain America Civil War. They haven't been in any of the other ones, I think. And they go and they're like stuck in this dream world about sitcoms or something. I don't know, it's very vague, and that's what I kind of like about it. Yeah, it's a really good show. If you're thinking of watching it and you're just kind of like debating over it because you're like, I don't think it'll be any good, I think if you've got doubts about it, watch it all in one go after it's all come out. Other than that, if you're like, I'm excited for it, watch it episode by episode, weekly. I think that will be the best experience. So it will be 9 episodes, but currently there's only 2. And I can't really say about the overall story because there's only 2 parts of, as in 2 ninths of the story. But the episodes we've got so far have actually been pretty good. Like the first episode was one of those ones where I think it's really good at establishing something while still having mystery. And something the MCU really doesn't do very well is mystery. I think it's too just formulaic at times, and of course there's exceptions like Thor Ragnarok and Winter Soldier being the 2 main exceptions in my thing where it's all formulaic, but I still think that they're very formulaic. WandaVision is the first one to go, nope, we're going completely out of that formula, because there is like 0 formula. That's kind of weird. There's 0 of the Marvel formula in this show. It's so weird and so creepy. At times, it's like, I don't even know how it's creepy, because nothing scary happens. It's just really creepy and atmospheric almost. It's got very much similarities to Pleasantville, if you've ever seen that movie, with Spider-Man. Put a poster here. I actually got a green screen behind me, so I can actually green screen stuff behind me if I wish to, which is handy. But yeah, oh wait, I've opened that bit of the window. There you go, so you get some more light. Anyway, yeah, and I think that it's got that very mysterious vibe, and that works so well for the show. Because if it didn't have that mysterious vibe, I think like it would just be too simple and predictable. Apart from that, I can't really say much else without getting into spoilers. The performances are great. I think Paul Bettany was the instant standout of this. I've always been a massive Paul Bettany fan. He is the only reason why Solo is my favourite Star Wars movie. He's the one that gets it up from 3rd to 1st because he's such a great villain. And this one, he's just so great. Yeah, all the other performances are pretty good. I'm not really going to talk about it that much because spoilers. I'll talk about spoilers in like 2 seconds. But I'm just going to give you a quick spoiler-free review. So the spoilers, let's move on to that. So the episode opens with them they're driving into their new house and we're going to fit in and all that kind of stuff. And it's in like pillar box even, bars, so it's like square. Of course, mimicking the 50s television. And it's just like them, and it's establishing all the things. So like, Wanda is like a home pairing, all that kind of stuff. And the basic plot of it is just there's a heart on their calendar, and they're like, what is that? Wanda thinks it's the anniversary. Vision thinks it's the boss coming over. Wanda prepares for the anniversary. Vision prepares for the boss coming over. It is actually the boss coming over, and it's just a bunch of awkward moments. Not gonna talk about it. That's kind of a funny type thing. As I say, it's very something that sounds very much like it would have come out of the Dick Van Dyke Show, and I like that. And there's so much mystery. Like when he's at work, he's like, "What are we working for?" And they're like, "We just do stuff," and they don't know, which is the most interesting part of this, I think, is that. And just, the overall mystery surrounding it, and the neighbour, played by no idea, is so just, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to be that generic neighbour from all these sitcoms, which is quite good. uh, yeah, they go over for tea, and so this has been like it's just been like a normal sitcom episode so far. Of him, like, oh, well, we gotta blend in that kind of stuff because Vision's of course got his Vision face, but she can magic to look like Paul Bettany. But and yeah, so and so the boss comes over to the house for tea, and this is the bit where we're starting to get mystery, where we're really pushing in the mystery because the boss is like saying to they're all around the table. The boss is like, "So, what's your story? How did you meet?" And they just don't know, and that's like the mystery. And then all of a sudden, the husband just starts choking, and it's like mildly terrifying in my opinion. And then it's like a thing, and at first, like the wife's like laughing at him because he thinks he's faking it, and then she continues laughing, and then it makes you try and think that Wanda was doing it, which she most likely was, and then she just goes because she's been speaking like this posh accent for the most of the episode, and then all of a sudden she just talks to Vision in a normal accent and says, "Help him," and it's one of those things where it's like that's really interesting. And then there's like this commercial thing. Like I love how they could put like a random commercial in there. That Stark toaster. Easter egg because Tony Stark and all that kind of stuff. But then there's a bit where the toaster has a red light, and that was like again no more mystery. Well, how is there a red light on the toaster? And I really think that they're just building in the mystery and moving forward with the mystery, which I really appreciate. And then we're going into episode 2, where it's established that they're trying to enter like a magic show thing, a talent show even, for the children to raise money for the school. So they're practicing for that, and they're all like, "Oh, why don't we use our real powers for it?" Blah blah. Instead of using these stupid magician tricks, and they're like, "Nah, most magicians do this, so they won't realize." And then so Wanda goes to like set up the talent show thing, and Vision goes to the security, the neighborhood watch meeting, and that's like a funny scene because he goes in on one of the protocols, and then rather than too much spoilers, really good, just good dialogue, really good humor, and then Wanda, which is again more mystery. So there's this radio there, and she's getting angry at someone, and then this radio starts going, "Wanda, Wanda," and it's Randall Park. If you didn't know, that's Jimmy Woo, I think. I think that was his name from Ant-Man and the Wasp, my favourite character in all the MCU. He's finally back. That was the where I smiled most at. Oh my god, like a bit from radio. Oh my goodness, it's Jimmy Woo from the Ant-Man and the Wasp. That bit was crazy. I really like that. And then oops. Oh my goodness. And that bit was crazy. And then one of the they're holding glass and shadows, and their blood is red, and it's black and white, but the blood is red, and that's so interesting. Like, that's more mystery, and then the talent show happens, and Vision has like, this gum stuck in him, so he's kind of going crazy, and the talent show is really funny, probably the best bit of the series so far. And then they go home, and one of the repeating lines for this in this episode is "for the children," because they're doing this talent show for the children. And then they say it all the time, and then Wanda's pregnant, and Vision's like, "Oh, yeah," and there's a bang outside, and so they walk outside, and there's like this guy in a beehive suit, who I'm still thinking it's Randall Park. I'm not sure. I think it's Jimmy Woo. I'm hoping that it's Jimmy Woo. It better be. His name was Jimmy Woo, wasn't it, in the Ant-Man and the Wasp? I can't remember his name. I think he only said it once. Anyway, but yeah, and this guy in like a beehive costume, and then it just rewinds, which is crazy. And as I said, it's another one of those things. It's real mystery, and then all of a sudden everything just starts turning to color. Crazy. And as I said, I think that's what this show is doing so well, is being crazy at the same time as being kind of the same. It still feels like an MCU thing. It just feels completely crazy, and I really like that. There's not really much else to talk about. As I'm trying to go as least one thing. A bunch of stuff that I liked. I really recommend this show if you haven't watched it already. So of course watch it. You know, it's on Disney Plus for like an episode a week, I think it is. There's 2 episodes out now, but 1 weekly after this. And the thing I'm really excited about for this year, like as I said, this is only an episode 1 and 2 review. For the next, all these episodes coming after this, I'll be doing an episode review weekly. I'll be kind of doing like a more in-depth talk. This is just the one, like, this is the one where I'm not going to talk too much in depth, because this is the one where I want to try to tell people to watch it. After these 2, episode 3 to like 9, I'm going to be talking full spoilers, and it's going to be a much longer video than this. This is like my spoiler-free-ish review. So yeah, but like from now until November, it's going to be non-stop Marvel, because we got the Wandavision going. But so I think I get my calendar so I can work out the dates. Actually, I've got my calendar here so I can try to work out all the dates. So literally, I gotta show you. But like, so it's Friday and it's the 15th, so we've got 2, 3 episodes on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Wandavision will end on the 12th, and then the week after it's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which will also be another 9 episodes. And that'll go until June. So like literally, and then we've got the movies, and we've got so much stuff that it's, anyway, retake that last bit, sorry. So there's so much stuff coming out this year for Marvel that it's actually kind of crazy, because you've got WandaVision running until like March 19th, I think it is. No, March 12th, and then on March 19th it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we got, like I said, you got like a week. No, haven't even got a week. It's like, one ends on the 19th, the other one starts. One of them starts on the 12th. One of them ends on the 12th. One of them starts on the 19th. So there's not even like a week between them. And then of course you've got movies as well. And the second of Falcon and Winter Soldier has ended, low key. So literally, this year's the year to be alive for Marvel. We've got Black Widow, Shang-Chi, I think Eternals is still coming out this year. I have a feeling that it is. And Spider-Man. So 4 movies this year. But yeah, like, this show is good. Definitely got me excited for the future of what's going to be happening in Marvel. As I said, I'm trying to go spoiler free as I can. So I haven't been offering that, but the future videos will be. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe, so then you can see all the individual episode reviews that I'll be doing, starting from episode 3 onwards. So that'll be of course coming out next Sunday. Every Sunday it'll be probably. Yeah, check out some of my other videos. There is some good ones there. I've been working on a new series that I've already done the first episode for. There will be a new episode every Saturday, starting from next Saturday. So be sure to stay tuned for that, because I've been writing that and I've been really excited to show it off. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but the green screen right behind me. So yeah, be sure to check that out when it comes out. I'm really excited for that. And I spent way too long talking, but anyway, see ya.